Static.
I just had a ram. Sorry, I just had a sub on sub ram kill, and I find that highly amusing.
The father
You
good is
should.
going to annihilate that Normandy.
I was on full health. He was on 580. So, oh well, I launched a backup salvage, which I probably shouldn't have. I thought the Farragut was gonna miss.
No, that was perfect drop.
Goddamn, that's a savage thing. I do
What?
hair. Okay, so it's like a Facebook messenger sort of thing. Patrina, I do hair, nails, and makeup every
Oh, I
day
have
except
seen that
Sunday.
one.
This virus has business booming. Raven, other name. Patrina blank. Where are you from? I need my hair done. Patrina to
I have
Raven.
seen that
Virginia Beach. I'm a mortician. Want an appointment? Keep going outside. Stay home, sis. You're more beautiful alive than dead.
Yeah, I have seen that one.
Oof. Very accurate, too.
I mean, my mom is legitimately considering flying out to her sister's in Georgia to get her hair done
Why would you go to Georgia?
because Georgia's gonna be opening this week.
They're
She
one of the
is.
most incompetent states so far with managing this whole thing.
Yeah, they're opening next week. See?
Yeah.
Yes,
Brian
it's
Kemp
right.
didn't know that it could transfer asymptomatically when he had the offices for the Centers of Disease Control in his capital city.
That doesn't mean he has any clue. It just means
You're
he
acting
doesn't
like
need to
governors
fly
are.
to it.
You're acting like governors are elected on competence and not cronyism.
Well, apparently DeWine is competent.
Who?
Ohio's governor, my governor.
The Texas response has been okay.
Not the lieutenant governor.
Lieutenant Governor's response is basically, yeah, let's let everyone die.
Die for our economy, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, there's a good photo somewhere of the dinosaurs looking at the fucking meteor and saying, "Oh my God, the economy!"
Yes, I've seen that one.
Oh, there's a
That one
close
is
U69.
also very funny.
There's time for
Yeah.
some hot 69 and 69 action.
Mhm.
Submarine shenanigans.
Yeah.
Hey, Chaos.
I've already killed one fellow U69. Let's get a second one. Okay, yes, I got a
If
sub
you
on
get
sub.
another ram
Oh,
kill,
they
I'm
were
o-
beached.
I just
Oh, yeah,
got
let
an
me go for the
AK
ram.
salvo on
Marcus. If you get another ram kill, I owe
Montana.
you $5.
Okay, going for the ram. Those torps are gonna miss.
Teams are idiots today.
Yeah. Still not as dumb as some government officials.
Oh, I torped him.
No,
But they
no
are
$5
idiots, yeah.
for you.
They're making a really good try though.
You can't
Oh,
outdo
they're probably
politicians when Donald Trump is still president.
That's
Yeah,
fair.
but they're really trying really hard.
Yeah, no, like they're giving the good old
Here's the
college
thing
try.
though, Chaos. If they're trying, that means they're still doing something better than Trump is. Because he reached his level of just pathetic incompetence by not trying.
No, Trump's trying to.
He's
It's kind
trying
of
to.
amazing.
He's
That's
just
the
doing
sad
the wrong
part.
thing at the wrong time, and it's all too late. And he also doesn't want the only thing that the Republicans normally have running for them to be destroyed that hard.
What? Jobs? The economy?
Yeah, the economy.
Congratulations. By his
No,
actions,
they've also
it's
been
already
even
fucked.
and protecting family values, which gets them a lot of Midwest votes.
What family values? He's it's his
Racism.
third wife, and
He is the
he
Republican
cheated on
candidate.
every last one of his wives.
He is the Republican candidate. He automatically stands for it more than the Democrat.
You seem to think that most of our voters have any semblance of reason or connection with the reality.
Yeah, that's true.
No, like a lot of this is straight up. A lot of them straight up might even admit it. There's, I don't care. I can't vote for Democrat.
Yeah.
There's a large number of people that vote Republican basically because they've always voted Republican.
And
Yeah,
because
I mean,
they
they're-
believe-
Let's
some of
be
them do
honest, there are
legitimately
plenty of
believe that the
Democratic
Democrats are
voters.
trying to bring about the Antichrist.
Yeah, there's also a lot of Democratic voters that do the same thing. Like those are the voters that They really tick me off, and basically you just
Well,
kind of
to
write
be
them.
fair, there are two
Really.
there are two subsets of Democratic voters who always vote Democratic. There's the one set that are indoctrinated or brainlessly doing it, and then there's the other set who look at Republicans and go,
And say,
"Oh
"Fuck
God,
that."
why?"
Yeah, so no, I mean you have the ones that are convinced to do this because holy shit. You have the other set that is they've always voted Democrat and they literally cannot see any other reason to vote
Their family has
anything.
always
Like
voted
they've
Democrat.
always voted Democrat
Friends
there,
have
and
always
there's
voted
like
Democrat.
nothing else involved.
My
in
daddy
the
voted
process.
Democrat, and I will die voting Democrat, and my grandchildren will die voting Democratic.
See, I just wish that some of
Because
those
we
people
live in a democracy, and that is what
No,
Democrat comes from.
I just wish some of those people were like old enough that they're talking out the Southern Democrats, and they're just some backwoods hick in Alabama who's still voting for the Democrats.
yes,
There
There you
are,
go.
there are.
I can totally see that happening still.
It is actually
Like,
true.
you know about the Great Swap, right?
Yes.
No,
Yeah, I think I
the,
do.
the non-American, when the parties.
Was it the,
fought
the,
for the
the
ma-
Southern strategy for the Republicans or
Base. Well, yes, but also just Lyndon
Come
B.
on, come
Johnson
here.
and
I'm
Oh, yeah,
getting that
that-
ram. No, miss. You're gonna miss. You're gonna miss. Yes, yes. Come here. Come here. Come here. Oh, God
I have
damn
run
it.
into a
That
terrible
didn't look
location.
like a ram, but the thing is, okay, now they need to update the viewer because I can't watch underwater. It's annoying. Let's
I
see if I
think
can
that
get.
Torp will get him. I am very good at sub on sub.
Yeah, they also buffed the going up and down.
Why the
speed,
fuck
you
are people behind and in front of me shooting torps
I got
from my
3
teammates?
sub kills in one game.
know? Congrats.
I just have to say, Greg, you understand that I have been in a couple of triple Shimikaze div games at this point, and without fail, I have been torpedoed by my own Shimikazes. Right?
Yes.
Yeah, there are like Wargaming says there are no magnetic torps in the game already, but I doubt it sometimes.
Oh, Shimikaze Torps are are homing on any friendly insight, especially if
Yeah.
they're on low health.
Yeah, it's like fuck.
Shimikazes are designed for team killing.
Every
Accurate.
time I see a bloody Shimikaze team on my
Open
my
fire.
side, it's
One
like
of them is
Open
pink.
fire. Open fire. In their hearts, they are all pink.
Marcus, I'm going to call it quits for like today, so that my laptop can cool down for an hour.
I need to go figure
My
out.
laptop is
Yeah,
like
plan.
not made
No,
for this bullshit.
I know what you're I know what you mean.
And if I don't do like it, I'm playing already for like
Yeah.
3 hours.
Dude,
If I do
I
clan
have no
battles
idea.
with this, it's going to burn out. Apparently.
Like, I have no idea what Tobias is doing that entire game because I was just fighting subs and it was hilarious.
I got taken out very early on by a Bujoni that I just ignored.
I'm a terrible human being.
What
Yes,
did
Oh
you
my
Carl,
God,
Well,
no,
okay, no, this
you're-
person also deserved it.
Yeah.
Carl,
No, no,
we know
no.
you're a terrible human being. You have a Smolensk, but what
No,
do
no,
you
no.
do in particular?
I permanently killed 3 turrets off of Smolensk.
It deserves it every time.
No, you are not a terrible person. You are the bringer
Yeah.
of God's justice upon the world.
Oh yes.
But also a terrible human being because you still have a Smolensk.
Well, yes, that too.
If you fully de-turret the Smolensk, I'm giving you a wall.
Yeah, you probably deserve one then.
I have done that before.
Yeah, but you
I
need to do it now.
lived.
I'm gonna have to do it again, now, aren't
I
I?
thought the name should be Hammer of Righteous Fury.
That
Not
is
not the
probably
Steel Hammer of the Republic.
Is that an actual thing?
There is an actual U.S. Navy warship that has that as its motto.
What is it?
What? Fair enough.
Steel Hammer of the Republic sounds like
USS Curtis
Warsaw.
Wilbur,
sounds like a Warsaw.
I'll take that one. Bell.
EDG 54.
Yeah, that's true. Just like,
Holy shit,
don't
enemy
say
carrier,
Republic,
piss the
say
fuck
Union.
off.
Anyway, until later.
This
everyone.
carrier's
Have
having
fun.
Later.
such a fucking
Bye.
hard on for me. Oh, it's because I'm really close to him, apparently. Well, oh, here comes another torpedo bomber squadron. Yay!
Don't you just love it when they come after you continuously?
Oh, this is also a 90th dude, so I don't know if this is just how he is.
Okay, yeah, that could just be.
That one actually hit. Well, let's pop a heal and get some HP back.
Oh, I'm about to get my face pushed in. God damn it. Unfortunately, the Smolens has died, so I can't complete the deturreting procedure.
When you do it, give us a screenshot, and we will deliver the praise.
Okay. DM removed, thank God.
There's a
The
Minotaur.
security
I
player
also
has
killed 3 turrets off of
another
him.
fucking torpedo bomber squadron.
Sometimes I
And
wish
I
that
have,
when
like,
you get
no
enough
HP
turrets,
left.
the ship just blows up, because those should have been Citadel.
And dead. Stalingrad, after I was spotted. Fucking carriers
Oh.
having hard-ons.
Yeah, having Sky Cancer in CB has been very annoying. Like, oh, the one that annoys me is when traversing.
Yeah, that's one way of putting it. That is a way of putting it. Meanwhile, Shed continues to, well, I guess you could say he's shedding cookies. But really, we just mean that he's, obsessed. Oh! Fuck! I forgot to switch back to Hydro!
Oh, fuck. You mentioned it, and I just realized I've made the exact same mistake.
Oh, and Chaos for you. I shall post in voice text. I was taking a survey. Oh, and it's fucking Okinawa. Fuck.
This is not ocean.
Hello?
Hello?
Your link key thingy apparently just exploded in my Discord.
Interesting. Let me try doing that again. Let me try copying it.
I clicked it, and then it just blew up in my face.
Alright. Try this one? Okay, there we go.
There we go.
This was my response to a survey. I guess I will share it with the stream. What were your impressions on the changes to the tech tree? I didn't like them. What didn't you like about the changes to the tech tree? There's going to be a Russian cruisers line split. And this is why I quit CST. So that way I could make that kind of a statement.
CST.
Clan super testing.
Ah.
Because they changed the language such that if you didn't want to offer, if you weren't offering constructive criticism, then you couldn't criticize the game essentially.
Basically, unless you're saying it would be good if it was like this, you can't say anything.
No, you can say that like that. So let's say it's like, this doesn't work. It would work better if you did X, Y, and Z.
I know, that's what.
That's fine. But you can't just say, this is terrible, don't do it. At least that was my impression from the Wargaming rep on that. It was just like, no. I do not consent to these terms of agreement. And thus I quit. Because
Got to once again say that I'm
my
not
father's a lawyer. I'm not gonna do that sort of shit. I read all the terms of agreement and such, or terms of service, and I was just like, nope. Okay, who's targeting me?
Okay,
fundamentally am not
GK.
opposed to the Russian cruiser split, but the ships seem a bit overtuned.
There we go.
Yeah. Apparently, Gaijin, the War Thunder guys, published a movie.
I'm not
I mean,
entirely surprised.
Wargaming technically did as well with Fury.
No, like they were the primary funding source.
Oh, that's cool. What's the movie?
It is a movie adaptation of an old Soviet propaganda legend.
Oh, yeah, that sounds like Gaijin.
Yeah, I'll drop it in voice chat.
I mean, that sounds like perfect for them.
Is it the one Daniel mentioned in the notepad?
I'm not sure if Danny dropped the link. I saw Pyro did.
Yeah, he mentioned that he watched it.
Oh wait, what was Danny's impression?
So, what the hell is that
I
movie
haven't
about?
seen it.
Tantalov's 28 Men.
I didn't pay too much
Supposedly.
attention to it.
28 guys from the 8th Guards Rifle Division stopped a tank charge in its tracks.
How many of them died?
Probably all of them. It's a Soviet legend.
Yeah, they're probably all dead.
That was an interesting Citadel angle on that DM. Because GKs are always charging in suicidally, Lane Collector. That's why they die.
This is kind of smart but kind of hilarious. So it looks like the tank models used for filming were completely, decorated except for the tracks, which were added in post.
Why?
Because doing actual tracks would have been a pain in the ass compared to building
Okay,
a
that's fair.
styrofoam and plaster tank.
That's fair. Shut up, timer. I'm the
Like,
boss.
It makes sense. It's just hilarious to look at. Just say they could have a physical model and only have to rotoscope a little bit of it, but they don't actually have to get tracks that work right.
I mean,
Oh, I'm about to regret not
figure
having
out where you
that.
can save your money. If that's gonna
It's not
cost
about
you...
saving money. It's just about filming difficulty. Oh, it's also probably way cheaper, but this also does save them serious time and effort.
Well, it
and
depends on
potential
how much
filming
money it
delays.
takes for the team to create that, essentially.
Oh, it's also probably way cheaper to do it digitally. It's just that might not even be the primary reason.
Wargaming did a music video.
I mean, yes. They've done several with Sabaton, I think.
Yeah, I know they did Wars Wolfpack.
I think they only did Worst Wolfpack. Yeah, I don't know if any others
No,
they were.
they did one for Primo Victoria.
Did it one from Prima Victoria? Is it any good?
That one is.
Is
better.
it something made by Wargaming?
A lot of
Actually,
nice tanks shooting and exploding.
Actually, no. I'll be honest. No, the Worst Wolfpack music video is quite well done. It's just, well, the song's a little
Just
disappointing.
Wars Wolfpack.
Hey guys, look, it's a Haraguma trying to cap. Kill it.
Kill it with fire.
Well, I have a Smolensk, a Worcester, and a Hindenburg all around me. Plus a Holland.
It will die from fire very shortly.
Assuming they actually shoot at it, Jesus.
Yeah. Oh yeah, good point. Every GK I've met just kind of thinks its health pool means
Okay,
you can YOLO.
someone started shooting at it.
And they're surprised when they get farmed down.
Hello there, Smolensk.
Have y'all met an intelligent GK player?
I haven't played my GK yet, so I don't know.
I haven't played GTA.
I'm going to die. Oh boy.
Wait. Hey, Chaos.
Yes?
Do you own a GK?
No.
I mean, I own one. I just never have played it.
No, I just wanted. Just sounds like something that would be amusing to listen to Chaos drive.
Please no.
Oh, there's nothing more satisfying than watching a Smolensk eat sits.
There is, yeah.
No, there is something more satisfying.
What?
A destroyer trying to charge someone and then exploding horribly.
Are you on a Chunder?
No, I'm in a Moss.
Dude, I finally got incompetent at DM bow fighting, and it is a very strange but satisfying type of duel to win.
DM v DM?
Yeah, it is very weird,
Yeah.
but it is very satisfying when you win. Mostly because I got
You know what's more satisfying?
what?
When you kill both of the other DM's run turrets.
God.
Yeah, no, I did.
If there's
One of
anything
the
that DM needs, it's a turret HP buff.
like one of the games we lost
Or
yesterday,
armor
I was
buffs.
last
Either
alive,
or.
and I was dueling a Salem, and I perma-killed one turret and had the other one knocked out, but Sky Cancer came around and rocketed me.
Them's the break sometimes.
They had a hack. Thankfully, we have a hack, but
Twice as much damage as my actually no, 3 times as much damage as my prior DM game.
I actually want to look at Abs' numbers, because sometimes it feels like he's not, that like the carrier's not affecting it much, and sometimes I can tell, because sometimes I am the focus of the enemy hacks.
Well,
Fury.
The thing about carriers and clan battles is they need to be able to focus one target down and kill it. Or make it so your teammates can kill
That's actually not been the biggest advantage I've seen for us. It has been their ridiculously useful scouting.
it. I mean, yes.
Well, yes. But
Like-
you also need to be horribly killing portions of the enemy team.
Oh, they're doing that too, but like the more useful ones, like we have not been killed by a Mong Rush, which can normally get our clan because we can see their initial split as it happens. Like,
Yeah, okay, but I
you
forgot
can see
Monrush is
hiding
still working on
DMs. Mong Rush is what?
Monrush is still working on you guys, I forgot that.
Kinda. We have mostly gotten over them because we have finally learned to just bunker up and focus fire. So I don't think we've lost to one yet. Or at least we are winning them more
Oh,
than losing them.
Kerfurst nicked me.
For fuck's sake.
Still shredded the shit out of him, but unfortunately I had not anticipated the Kerfurst sailing into the cap, which I really should have.
I mean, I think GKs are kind of.
DM during his sports highlights.
Ooh, that hurt.
Yeah, that hurt a lot. Although their spawns just died, so that's good.
But I think ultimately every GK driver is just focused on when shall I YOLO.
You're not wrong.
Well, yeah, so here's the thing. That is exactly what you're supposed to do in a lot of ships.
Especially GK, whose
I
primary
mean, the
job
downside
is
is,
having
and the
an
DM
ungodly
right there
amount of
is, I did not YOLO at the right time, or
Yeah.
rather, I YOLO'd too far.
A huge chunk of DM play is when do I YOLO?
And
started
this
using
Kremlin
that
is
now that it has been-
fucked.
been
Ooh,
some
Kremlin
times where-
died to secondaries. Meanwhile,
There's nothing
they're
more
northern.
satisfying than just screaming around an island and going open water and just unleashing hellacious DPM. And actually surviving it.
Oh wow. Hey, look, it's everybody's favorite useless tier 10 cruiser,
Which one? You have to be
Goliath.
more specific.
Ah, Goliath.
Is it any good? Because every time I've fought one in clan battles, it just tended to eat sits and die.
Yeah.
That's why
That's
I
what it
called
does.
it the most useless cruiser.
No, like I have you in chaos here. That's why I'm asking. Like, is it just I'm encountering idiots, or is it
No, that's
No,
just what it does.
it's legitimately terrible.
okay?
That is its
This
sole purpose in
Hindenburg
life.
is just continually going around and
Someone
torping
came to me and said
battleships.
because I said it was terrible from day one, and he kept saying it's not that bad.
I think
Goliath
Tobias
is
has
genuinely
hope.
awesome.
I think Tobias has hopes because he likes the British heavy cruiser line, and it might not have been as bad
No, we
initially.
just
He
kind of
figured out
lost
how to
this
kill it.
battle. Oof.
It also helps that we are in bronze. We can get away with running well, we were in bronze. We're now. We're silver one. Yeah, we actually can't. We actually have to start trying to run a
Bye,
semi-meta
Holland.
comp with
Bye,
our
Holland.
skill level.
TNG2 guy. Name is Death is Welcome. He's the last person left on our team.
Death is welcome, indeed. I welcome death.
Send that in text chat.
He just wishes death would hurry up.
Yeah.
I mean, I think my official role in Clan Bell at this
Ooh.
point is Chief Psychological Warfare Officer.
And the tab torpor.
You might get this Hindenburg.
I managed
Yeah,
to hit a
second set.
I managed to hit a destroyer with 4 out of 5 Zautorfs.
Oh, not enough.
The only problem was it was a friendly destroyer.
Yeah. The Hollands
Yeah.
on our team have done well.
I mean, how else do you? I mean, how else do you manage to put four Zaltorps into a?
YOLOing broadside to one in a mutual kill.
No, I mean like the first two will probably kill it, and so the others just all miss.
Oh, the first I think either the
No,
first
no,
two
yeah,
or the
against
first
most
one
destroyers.
killed him.
Yeah,
It's
against
just the
most
other two
destroyers.
having to hit.
It's that for most destroyers, the first one or two Zaltorps will kill them, unless it's like
He
friendly.
wasn't on full health. I'm pretty sure the first or second killed him. It's just the other two still
No, it's
stacking on
probably
his
the other
skull.
one. The other ones probably also hit him because you take reduced friendly damage.
No, he was
the
on.
first. He died on the second one.
Oh,
There's a
he
replay.
died
Yeah,
on the
he
second
was
one.
on.
Okay.
There's a GIF, and he was on like half health or lower. He
Oh
was.
dear.
The other two hit his corpse. Basically, it was the end of the game. We were the last two.
Oh.
We were YOLOing onto a cap to try to death and glory and get some kills. I misjudged the torpedo angles, and he turned. And while trying to evade my torps, he turned into the next salvo. It was not our proudest moment.
Yes, our proudest moment is.
Come on, Turpitz,
When-
please stop. I need to
proudest
move.
moment is destroyer Hindenburg. Or was it Battleship Venezia?
Battleship Venezia is actually no. Destroyer Hindenburg might be the better meme, but I was there for Battleship Venezia.
Destroyer Hindenburg?
And Battleship
Yeah.
Venezia was also when the time where I dropped. No, that was wrong Tana. When I was
Wrong
we had two
Tana.
people screw up. We've had people drop in the wrong ship in clan battles.
Huh.
I'm trying to. Who was the Hindi? Was that Tab?
Yes.
Tavak was supposed to be the destroyer. He was in a rental Hindi.
So
Twice has been glitch. Once was the first time.
I'm
Was
somehow
the
not
wrong-
surprised
was-
that it was Tabak.
The first time was I think wrong Tana came first.
Yeah.
He was supposed to be in Kremlin. As we're loading, we get in, and I also was supposed to be in my rental Moscow because I'd gone in DM the day before, and so like in my 8th battle, having never won a game in DM, not even having the captain retrained yet, I'm in battle in DM. We win. And then like I think it might have been the same day or at least the same week. We as we're loading in and we're queuing, after we lock it, I'm like, hey, wait a second. I'm like, wait, why is glitching a Venezia?
I
And
mean,
everyone's like,
Venezia
oh
this
fuck,
season's pretty good.
this was last season.
And
He
you
was
got our
supposed to be our
battleship.
battleship.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah,
we
Venezia
won
Oh.
can
that.
still do that.
We won that one too. So Battleship Venezia, Wrong Tana, and Destroyer Hindi.
So
Did
I
we
died
did we win Destroyer Hindi?
Yes.
under 11 minutes into the game that lasted about 18
That was
minutes,
also the
and
game.
I was third on the team.
There was also
Holy
the game
fuck, my
where
team.
Alpha was in Moscow, but Sorty was in.
Check now.
Did you guys happen to ever see the replay I had of the game from the Clan Brawls where I was in a gearing and our battleship player, his power went out?
No.
He was in a Kremlin, and yeah, it was basically game over because he was completely AFK.
Oh wait, I think we had Aragon. Wasn't it you who had your internet cut out when you were in the battleship and you just went in a straight line and died?
I think that might have happened.
I think it's happened to one of us, but I'm not sure if. And I'm pretty sure it was Clan Battles. It might have been Brawl. No, actually, I think it was Clan Brawl, the tier 7 one.
Yeah, I think that happened to me.
Yeah, I think it happened to. I think it was Yubi and Tab. Because I'm pretty sure I remember an AFK German battleship charging at full speed towards the enemy. And there's also Glitcher's time in Kremlin when he got, where he insta-killed a DM using his rear turret by getting 3 sits.
Stalin guide my shells.
That is
That's
not
what
okay.
he man fought, what was it, 3 ships? While last alive? It was I'm pretty sure it was a Montana and 2 DMs. And I'm pretty sure Glitch won.
I've just taken to enjoying for Clan Brawls. I'm not allowed to stream them, but I will always pull up my recording software and have it ready for a game in case we go up against no carrier. They took a BB game team. Because
So
that
you
shit
show
can be.
how much they're gonna get shreked.
Yeah, I need to share you guys some of the like videos that I've posted on YouTube because it's one team actually was kind of close. But yeah.
I think the only time they got in close was like, I think the Mong Rush had a Kremlin or a GK, and that was just enough health against our tiding flank that things were sketchy for a good while. It was like a battleship and a pair of, and like 2 or 3 Stalins. Just this wall of health charging the 2 kiting cruisers.
Right?
Or was
Keep
it
sailing broadside, DM. I'm gonna keep citadeling you.
But then it was, I think it was you and me, Trinket, were the 2 DMs who bunkered up with the Moss Gliders, unleashed the PM on their broadsides.
Exactly. Yeah.
Oh, I
was-
didn't factor in their DM is stopping because I knocked out his engines.
And then the, oh, and thank God for Tobias spotting that DM trying to flank us. That was a hilariously one-sided fight. Which should have been him.
What something? Like we were actually panicking.
No, I meant after it was over. Like, he should have like gone the drop on us and, you know, kicked the shit out of us, possibly killed both of us. But because of Tobias's warning, we were both angled on him, knocked out his turrets, and then you got his broadside.
Oh, you meant that like Salem versus 2DM's fight.
Yeah, it was the Salem. You're right. I can't remember if
he
it was
was
a real
slaughtered.
DM or a fake DM.
It's the fake DM. The Salem.
I just call it a DM if I can't remember which, because for practical purposes, they're the same boat to me. Close enough.
One of them doesn't have the main. One of them doesn't have one of the big reasons you bring
The radar.
the radar that lasts for fucking ever.
Yeah, but my point is, when I'm looking at one and when I am bow fighting one, you fight them the same way.
No, you won't win.
No, you don't.
Salem
You
will
can't.
win. Salem wins battles of attrition.
Yeah. Salem, you have to treat very, very differently whenever you're battle.
Salem, you have to disengage.
Okay.
Because Salem has a super heal.
I've been taking them, but that's because I could reliably
Then
knock out their
you've-
first spread and they can knock out mine.
Well,
Then you've been dealing with it.
yeah.
There's that too.
Generally, you
have
can't
just-
take that fight.
I've been taking advantage of being better at knocking out DM front turrets than the
And
people
which
we are
ship?
usually fighting.
He's a DM.
Oh.
DM versus DM or DM versus Salem.
Yeah, DM can do it.
Yeah, I do wish that they would buff. I've said this already, but I wish they would buff DM turret armor and HP.
No, because maybe I just find it.
No, yes, definitely.
Because they get destroyed at range from
The-
other
the-
cruisers.
Yeah, a lot of the real strength of the DM comes from.
I've had a game where in a competitive match where both of my frontal turrets were destroyed.
You've had a few.
I have had a few where
I know because I was in like 2 or 3 of those.
yes,
But yeah, my main
It was
concern-
kind
And
of
I think
miserable.
I
actually
did it
do
once.
find
You
the
did
way
do it
DM
once,
outfits
yes.
are really fun, or at least interesting.
Well, there goes their Goliath finally.
But yeah, it would be nice if I could
There's their fucking
have to worry
Shimikaze.
less against Moskvas and Stalins.
Kill that DD, please.
Because I am seeing a lot of Stalins. That's why
Stalin does decently well in this particular environment.
Yeah.
it does very well.
Gearing is learning why you don't hang around multiple radar cruisers.
Because like where we're at, so like basically the silver meta seems to be a hack and as many super cruisers as you can break.
Oh, that's easily breakable.
Yeah, you can break that pretty easily.
We have been doing well against it, but it is annoying.
Oh, yeah, because super cruisers are annoying, but it's pretty
I
breakable.
think we should bring more Desmees, because I can fit mine out.
That's honestly not a bad idea.
I mean, PSV runs a good number of DMs.
Yeah, a bunch of DMs is just going to burn straight through them.
You being in Moskva does
Also
help
bring
us.
like a Venezia or something, so that way you
We
can
bring
blap
Butchers and
DDs.
Ezio a lot. We also aren't seeing many DDs.
You're gonna see a couple of them.
Like
Yeah.
we're seeing 1 to 0.
What was
Like,
it? Who
the
was it?
average is like 0.7.
No, yeah, that's pretty
07
normal.
I think was running double, or was it 07 or TSF? Somebody was running double destroyer and did pretty well,
great.
but once TSV was in a position to leverage, well, higher damage output, yeah, it was kind of game.
Like for us, the Aragon and his Moskva has been nice because he is he is helping us even out the health pool a little bit. Because the only super cruiser we bring is to be us into Puerto Rico.
I'm the rock on which the tide breaks.
But yeah, Aragon and I have been rolling together fairly often, and has been they shoot Aragon, I shoot them.
Sounds reasonable.
I've been playing nothing but Moskva for our entire time at tier 10.
And it has been working quite well.
I don't want to switch because I have to learn a new ship.
As stated, a Moskva in every port.
I mean, Moskva has been quite useful. I also like I just don't know who would switch to DM. I guess we'd stop bringing a destroyer. But now the destroyer players have a DM.
Well, you know what time it is. Conscription. Sorry. Capitalism.
Meaning,
Add more DMs.
Well, yeah, I mean, anyone who can buy a Salem, that's buying a Des Moines.
No.
No.
we don't need we actually don't care about the radar. We care about the guns at where we're at.
More DP.
Questionable.
Honestly, the super heal is probably more.
What the
useful
fuck
to us
was that
than radar.
dispersion?
Also, radar is slightly less necessary with hack.
No, it's still
It's
quite
not very
necessary.
necessary.
No, it's still very necessary.
There we go. There's
Especially
the
playing
charisma.
at Venezia's.
Yeah. Or
saying
Smolensk.
Yeah, our small ones.
Fuck Smolensk.
Someone's should be out of the game.
And a lot of corner watching too, especially if you're up against super cruisers. You use it to do a lot of corner clearing.
I mean, we've also have not been having these problems because we still are not out of silver.
Well, all the better
Yeah,
to
neither are
practice.
we.
Wait, where's Cute at right now?
I think we're in silver because we haven't given a shit. So there is a non-zero chance you'll just suddenly run into us one day.
Wait, are we higher than Q?
There is a
I
no
don't-
like we barely manage to put together a team every fucking session.
Yeah, so do we. Our record for attendance has been 10 available for one of the hour time slots.
Like we
Yeah.
haven't given a shit, so we're still quite low.
Can you check for us where you are?
Once I get out of this game, yeah.
Alright. Put it in voice text or something, or someone send it to me because I need to go. I'm curious.
Getting green circle, but we aren't here anymore.
It's like I wasn't really speaking. I was just focused, trying to permanently like disable this Moss Bus turret. There we go. Ah, knock his turret
Oh my
out.
god, I'm like N HP away. About to die.
How many HP?
157. So Republic HE salvo. Okay.
That's 156 more than you need.
Shima's gonna get me. Nope. He did not get me yet.
Get the Shima first.
He has a lot more HP than I do. He has about
Also-
100 HP more. Yeah, he got my superstructure. Broke 100k, so not bad, not bad.
Cute is Gale 2.
Wow.
That's where we are.
No, we barely managed to climb to Gale 1.
I'm pretty sure we were in 2.
Holy fuck.
No, we are in Gale 1 with 0 points.
No, we
I am
landed-
looking on the I am looking on the screen page right
Did
now.
you have a fucking lose series because we were up to 2 for a bit.
It goes from 3 to 1.
After I left yesterday, you should have. Like, when I left, we were at like 70 points in the first, but for a moment we were in 2.
No, it actually goes from 3 down to 1. I'm pretty sure.
No, I thought it was 3 up to 1.
Yeah, 3 up to 1. I'll be back in a bit because I might actually try and claim battle today. Laters.
Either way, 1 is technically higher than 2.
Yeah.
But yes, we did have some very nasty losses after you left.
Okay, one more game,
So
I think.
we're basically up to struggle, down to struggle again.
No, No, we have we if we go up 100 points, we get to struggle.
Ah,
And then you guys get to play in the Big Kids League.
I'm not so excited.
I had 38K in my Hindenburg game. I was third on my team.
What?
welcome to quarantine.
Man, I did do 9K to that Shima, so I guess that's the biggest factor there.
Instead of the Kremlin and Moscow we were expecting.
Yes, I've heard of these legends.
These are like what plan.
Actually, that reminds me, I want to check something.
Actions.
1817 PR. Not bad. Not great. That's despite only having a win rate of 47%. It'd be higher if I actually won games. Click, 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 click.
Come on, Moscow, just somebody shoot his side. You're all in a good position for that. I'm bow on. Why do I have to take down this Moscow?
And I'm already plane spotted.
Hello.
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 Hello, Drake.
Hello. I
I
figured
was
I.
half expecting someone to try and actually hit falsetto.
Hello.
Oh god.
I don't think I can do that.
That's why it's called falsetto. You're welcome. Hi, I'm only 3.5 years old.
Really? Because you sound like an FBI agent.
Why would you think that? Huh?
Oh god.
Little did the children know Mickey Mouse was an FBI agent in his childhood.
He was? He was
I mean, in his
co-driver.
childhood. I mean, I know Donald went to the Navy.
Don't judge a mouse for what he does.
Mouse needs to eat too. That's why nobody asked what Minnie does in the 70s.
Everyone keeps angling against me, so I keep getting overpens.
They're angling against you and you getting overpants? Shouldn't
Yes.
that, like, work differently?
I'm overmatching through their superstructure.
Fair enough.
Yeah, that's a
Because
miss.
there's nothing there to arm against.
Oh, and their DM just got spotted near mid. Would have been an easy shot. Am I actually gonna hit the sail? No. Too high and too far. Hey, there's a citadel. Alright, now I'm in the game.
What this match? I have no idea. What?
What?
So basically, there's this like Rosa Kerfer says it's actually like go mano y mano against a Puerto Rico and Yamato. He won. So
It's a cool first. Like, yes, it's not the best ship, but it's also not the worst.
yeah, he was like at like 5 kilometers, basically within spinning different.
To be fair, if I was a cool first, I would put my secondaries to work on the Puerto Rico because like it got like two plates that can't get secondary that bound secondaries, and my main guns won't go on the cheeks of the Yamato, which probably would work actually. Depends,
Like
of course, if you can
124,000
survive that.
damage, so that was fine. That was fine. I think. I know there are like people that could break 200,000 on this points, so I don't
I've
know,
done
I
it.
feel like I haven't like the most I have done was 173.
Yeah, everybody's gotta start
125.
somewhere. Son of a bitch, that DM just came out. And I apparently didn't have my guns fully loaded, so I started a reload cycle.
I rolled the damage record for Cran.
That was dumb.
He does it again. How much?
257.
Fair.
It was basically just a 10-minute turkey shooting Yamato.
The ship is on fire.
Yeah, my carrier dropped a fighter to support me, and it did nothing. That was lovely. Great carrier v carrier interaction going on there.
Problem solved, sir. Enemy battleship detected. Hull breach. We're taking on water quickly.
Bleh. I fucked up that dodge.
Enemy destroyer detected. Our team has taken the lead.
I don't think I lit enough.
Problem solved, sir.
Single overpen. Hmm.
You're not playing clan battles today, Drake?
I will be.
Nice. It starts in 10 minutes.
I know.
Fair enough.
I'm currently in a game that has started 9 minutes ago.
Provide anti-aircraft fire support. Set a smoke screen.
By DM. What?
Still
I got
alive?
4 hits and he was at like 3k HP and he fucking lived?
Bad damage roll?
Half damage. 2 pens that dealt like... Alright, so... 2 pens that dealt less damage combined than 2 overpens would have. Holy shit. Not very well aimed salvo.
A while. Let me just radar again. See what we're going to do. Okay, that's good information.
The ship is on fire.
Here.
Slowly, yeah, I know. We should slowly start migrating to the clan battle tab.
Okay.
Problem solved, sir.
I'm dead.
Main turret critically damaged.
That was disappointing, but not entirely unexpected. I will see you gentlemen later.
Later.
Thank you everyone for watching tonight, and maybe I'll have some entertaining videos for later.